Friends of Youth has been serving children, youth, and young adults for 63 years, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our caring professional staff counsel, support, house, and befriend the youth of our community when they need it most. Although Friends of Youth serves over 4,000 youth each year in 2 counties, at 20 sites, and in 18 cities, the most important number in our work is 1. Because our success is measured by the individual child, youth, young mother, and by their stories of success. The successes of our youth are what motivate Friends of Youth staff and volunteers to keep pushing and to keep caring. Over the next few minutes, we want to share with you just a few of the many stories from Friends of Youth.
When Ricky was 11, he ended up in one of our therapeutic foster homes. When he first arrived, he was so traumatized that he couldn't sleep at night. He would have nightmares. He would cry through the night. And so the foster mom would actually just stay with him, go in his room, just so he knows that he's safe, and wait until he fell asleep. He went through a lot of therapy for post-traumatic stress syndrome. The foster parent has to spend a lot of time working with him. At one point, he told his case managers, he said, "This foster home, this is the safest place I've ever been." When he went back home, the team that worked with him and the foster parent continued to work with him and the family. And so we've closed the case. Just thinking about Ricky gives us hope each day. It was his accomplishment. I mean, we helped, but it was his decision to move on.
The foster parents that we license are really special. They are just good, kind people. In my position, I spent a lot of time out in the community. I spend time talking to potential foster parents, meeting with them in their homes. There are people who have the patience. There are people who enjoy parenting children. They enjoy being with kids. They enjoy setting a table, teaching kids how to cook and how to really learn life skills and actually live in a family setting. The foster parents in the foster homes with Friends of Youth are kind of special in that they do give the foster youth a home.
Friends of Youth began as a foster care agency, but over the years we've grown and added new services in response to the needs of our children. Today, we also support youth in 3 school district communities, advocating, counseling, and supporting youth as they navigate their journey to adulthood.
She's a wonderful artist. She writes a lot. We make collages a lot with magazine cutout things like her dreams and her goals and things that her triumphs and things that she's worked a lot on. Her mom left her when she was young, and she has been really affected by her mom's abandonment, by some CPS issues that happened when she was younger, by a lot of neglect. She used to get so angry. She was in detention all the time, and she's been just a fascinating kid to watch. It's been a combined process of the MID program, working with case management, working with the schools. We got her hooked up with a big sister. And we've gotten this girl all the way through middle school for the last 3 years, and she is now at high school. And she's successful, she's energetic, she's happy. Her grades have gone from F's up to A's. It was nice to be able to rely on administration to help as needed. A lot of that is just navigating and asking questions and having people who know about Friends of Youth offer to help.
The programs Friends of Youth offers are as varied as the kids we serve, but making sure that at-risk youth are aware that help is available can be a challenge. Friends of Youth's street outreach team makes it their mission to find and befriend at-risk and homeless youth throughout the East Side. To do so, they have to travel throughout the city, suburbs, and rural areas of our community to spread the word that we're here, ready to lend a hand.
We have an outreach team that goes to 17 different cities throughout the week, and they're loaded with basic needs supplies like food, hygiene supplies, clothes, and really they're just trying to meet young people where they're at, just hanging out like in parks like this or skate parks or libraries and connecting with community members and people like librarians and school counselors and things, just to connect with at-risk youth and young people who might not have a stable living situation.
She was on the run for 3 weeks. For many different reasons, there was some conflict in the home. Parents were pretty controlling. She felt really connected to youth on the streets. Parents would call a run report. Police would pick her up, go back home. Didn't seem like anything was working. Her parents and her school counselor referred her to us. We were able to take her in and talk to the parents about our services. We started working with the parents and with this youth. What I could see is that there was just not a lot of communication. We provided a lot of family therapy, a lot of individual therapy. I worked with the family closely and we started working on communication skills and then a plan to return home. Little by little, we accomplished a lot of those goals.
When I think about Friends of Youth, I think about the successes that we get to see every once in a while, which are beautiful.
We have children who are living in homes with us. We have children who are sleeping on mats in our shelter. We have young people who need our services in schools and young people who need our services in our homes.
I think we've been able to stay around because we are successful.
We try to address the needs of young people in distress wherever it might be.
We have passion and compassion for the community that we want to serve.
Friends of Youth is individual people helping individual young lives take a turn for the better.